Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and never in our lives has it been so apparent that we do not have a Department of Justice in this country that goes after actual high-level criminals, and instead it obfuscates the truth and protects those high-level criminals who are simply minions of the predator class. And if you didn't see that prior, if you didn't see that with Seth Rich and the FBI, more and more files coming out that way, the ridiculous Russiagate nonsense that was disproven again and again and again and again and used to try to demonize people like Julian Assange, if you didn't get it, when your precious Bill Barr and John Durham didn't do their jobs, if you didn't get it, when the Hunter Biden laptop was in the possession of the Department of Justice prior to the second impeachment fiasco, and we still haven't seen it, if you didn't get it, when you knew they had the Wiener laptop, will you get it today when you find out that those thousands of families out there that lost their loved ones in nursing homes, that were not able to visit them, that were not able to make a decision on what should be done with them medically because of the out-and-out authoritarianism of COVID-19 84 and a globalist agenda? You should be now. You should be now. Okay? Because they just dropped all the cases. All of them. All of them. All of them. And although Andrew Cuomo was at the face of that, there were many other governors that did the same exact thing. And I told you, when they started to move the talking points away from the nursing home scandal and into this sexual, it's not even sexual abuse, sexual harassment allegations, that it was pretty much all over then. Remember, we have a Justice Department that said state after state after state did not have standing to bring evidence of any type of fraud in our election. Not that they looked at it, but you just don't have standing. It's an injustice department. It's been an injustice department. People like Bill Barr and others are disgusting. And it is mobilized against you and I. You and I and people like us. And it protects a predator class that has installed a zombie at the federal level. So we're going to show you the documentation of the DOJ dropping all of these cases, empowering medical martial law, empowering authoritarianism, empowering the United Nations to say and do whatever they want, and have the CDC fall in line in accordance in that. I'm going to show you some nonsense. Like, it is just the craziest thing in the world that you ask for information from people that are parroting talking points. You know, that those PR slogans, safe and effective, here we go, safe and effective, here we are. You challenge them to present any kind of evidence, and they block you. They block you. It's time to block people because I have oatmeal for brains. Yeah, and I remember a little over a year ago when I was in New York, and I sat there and listen to this woman's horrific story of what had happened to her mother. And this should have happened to nobody, and it happened to thousands, if not tens of thousands, across the country. So before we get there, I do want to remind people there are certain things we can't play here on YouTube. In fact, I've got a video right now on my Twitter I'm itching to play. Can't play it here. Get kicked right off. We got 2 strikes on YouTube. We've been kicked off twice so far. Got our channel back, fortunately. We're riding those 2 strikes for another month plus before it goes down to 1, and then like sometime in September it's supposed to go down to 0. Who knows if we'll make it there? But what I do need you to do is make the free Rockfin account. Go make the free Rockfin account. We are not censored there. There are so many exclusives over there that did not make it to YouTube just because, hey, we can get banned on YouTube. You got the full Alex Jones interview. You got the full Kara Castronova interview. You got the full Jeff Shipley, Sonia Swan interview. For the 2 weeks I was kicked off of YouTube, look at how many videos you missed. Leanna Wen for prison. That was pretty controversial. Immuniband. We talked about McAfee. And yes, we have talked about the mandated boops all across the country. And the pressure on there, and now Israel saying get in line for your 3rd booster shot. And we always knew that was going to be the thing. Why? Because people like Fauci and Gates openly said it. Openly said it would be booster time. Okay? So, guys, make the free account. We want to get to 30,000. Can we get to 28,000 today? I'll tell you what. For those that have not made the Rockfin account yet and followed me, let me say this. I am 42 years young today. If you would like to give Jason Burmis the best birthday present that he could receive, please go over to Rockfin, make the free account, and tell other people about that platform. And then if you are a premium subscriber, you get everybody. Not that this or that this is that, but this is one of those bad videos YouTube gave me a strike for and deleted. This is my Alex Jones interview. But if you could do premium, and we have our first 1-year premium subscriber, $99.99, you save $20 for the year. Really? Rockfin.com/stream. No, that is not real. Correct. It is not real. Oh, it's going to make me log in? Man, I don't want to log in right now. I'm not going to log in. But basically, you can now watch videos without even logging in if you have the URL. I do want to thank Odyssey for backing up my entire YouTube channel. As you guys know, it could be gone at any moment. Forget about just being demonetized. It could just be stricken from the internet. If you haven't seen the Mina Servari video, I'd encourage it. And I might be doing a video later today now that it is coming to light that prosecutors are saying that R. Kelly was raping young boys as well, was having sexual relationships with young men, and then also allowing him to sleep with his women and girls and taping that and creating child pornography. So that'll definitely be either later today or tomorrow. You can support me through the GoFundMe, but let's get into it, okay? Here it is, a terrible day for thousands of families. In a letter to Steve Scalise, the Justice Department wrote that they were dropping the nursing home investigations in all states, including New York. There will be no justice for our loved ones, and it feels like we've lost them all over again. And New York and California still want you in masks. They want mandates for the schools. New York took away your religious exemption prior to COVID 1984. Okay? And again, they got their talking points, and they don't care about your personal freedoms. The Department of Justice is a completely corrupt organization that has been used as a political tool, not for the left, not for the Democrats, but for the predator class in keeping their crimes against humanity and their collusion with their minions undercover, in secret. Okay? It is the Department of Injustice. And if this does not show you that, you're not paying attention. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. And these are the same people that are telling you to stay in your home because they love you. Don't go to work because they love you. They love you so much. So much. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. Oh, this response to your letter to the Attorney General dated March 12, 2021 regarding a response to the COVID-19 in nursing home facilities in New York, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and New Jersey. We apologize for the delay in the response and are sending an identical response to the other members who joined in your letter. They don't give a fuck about their delay. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They're dropping it all. They're dropping it all. And even in places like Michigan, where they drummed up all this hype that Whitmer was going to get taken out by the evil militia groups and the white supremacists. And what happened? What happens every single damn time? Every single damn time. Federal informants. Federal informants. Federal informants. plot orchestrated by the FBI. And we talked about that the week it happened. We had Whitney Webb on. I remember we had Whitney Webb on, and we were talking about those people's connections to the FBI. The Federal Bureau of Investigation's part of that Department of Justice, by the way. They're a criminal organization and should be treated as such by the American people. Talk about now's the time for civil disobedience. Now's the time to outwardly reject everything the federal government wants from you. Outwardly reject everything governors from any of these states mentioned want from you. Cuomo may be the worst because he brags about being a gangster, wants to be Sonny Corleone, jokes with Dr. Fauci that they're the original De Niro and Pacino team. Which one do you want to be? Well, he cackles and laughs. Okay? So, they're acting like this is really going to happen and, you're intimidating witnesses from tweets by your assistants. Bullshit. When you start looking at this, they're not going to impeach his ass. He's walking, baby. He's walking with that $5+ million book deal. Didn't even write the book. I mean, that's a joke. You think Andrew Cuomo sat down and wrote a book? No. So a ghost-written book where you get millions of dollars to tell people that you're the number one dog, that you're America's governor, you think they're impeaching him? Oh my God, they just covered up a bunch of deaths. So, I want to add this addendum to the story just to show you how crazy things are, how lost people are, and how people just can no longer think for themselves. By the way, 125 watching on YouTube. Can we get 100 thumbs up? We got barely 50. So, Spiro posted this yesterday. I just called the airport. They confirmed this sign is real. And again, this is segregationism. This is medical martial law. This is full tyranny in Canada. That's the Vancouver airport. And as you can see, if you don't have the boop boop, you go on that side. And you go on the other side if you do. Oh. Huh. How about that? They also told me the U.S.-Canada border will open August 9th, but only for those that have taken the shots and comply with their passport program. So I said, because I'm a normal, thinking human being, only been to Canada once, only been to Toronto once, been a long time. But I said, looks like I will likely never visit Canada again. And of course, you had to have somebody pop in there. I've already been blocked. That's why we're in Microsoft Edge. So she goes, I guess they won't miss you. Now, again, this person has a dog as their avatar with a hat. They're obviously not that smart. It's unfortunate. I'm not saying that you were completely invalidic. I know that's not a word, but I'm using it every time. Not completely invalidic before COVID-1984, but you went over the edge. I don't know. Maybe you were just really slow then. So now again, the authoritarian comes out. Getting booped is a public health issue. Science works. It's just that simple. Oh, Sylvia said the word science, so I must bow down to her. And she said science. So I simply asked, show me the white paper that proves the efficacy of stopping transmission of the virus via any one of the shots. I'll wait. There are no white papers. There are no studies that show the efficacy of to stop the transmission of the virus. They're not there. I will wait for anybody to show me a white paper on the efficacy of stopping transmission. That's not even what they say, and that's not what the puppet says. It says the CDC has data apparently we don't get to see, that 99%, it's talking points, 99% of the recent hospitalizations and deaths are unbooped. Again, I said, so no white paper then, zero evidence what you just stated was true, weird, just a PR talking point with no basis in reality that chumps like you parrot as if you're being sold in a pet shop. And then I get blocked. Well, Sylvia Santos Lewis, if that's your real name, it's tough to tell. Again, you have a dog as your avatar. It is an older account, so it's not just like a spam account that was created a month or two ago or even 6 months ago to propagate these talking points. This person really believes this stuff. And again, if anybody has a white paper to show any of these two things, either one, that we have an efficacy to stop transmission from any of the shots. I want to see it. Please send it my way. I've got open DMs. Or if you can actually prove that the talking point that 99% of the hospitalizations and deaths are people that have not taken the shot. I'm waiting for that data. I've yet to see it. Now, is this going to be the end of YouTube because I dare to question science that has not been presented to me at all, or you? Instead, it's PR talking points? Guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out. So, folks, here's the deal. Thumbs it up. Can we get 100 thumbs up over on YouTube before I go? Thumbs it up, subscribe, share, make the Rockfin account. It's my birthday. Give me a nice old Jason Burmis birthday present. And come on over to rockfin.com/Jason Burmis. Make the free account. Let's get 30,000 strong. If you want to financially support me there, great. It's awesome. Couldn't do it without you. Because, guys, obviously, this is not about left or right. And it is always about right and wrong. See you on the flip side.